Okay, so on this week's Arrow, the past of Diggle and his younger brother now really start to come to the forefront. A former member of Argus has been made, and he's talking with, essentially with Lila and Diggle. And then he gets attacked and captured. They then find out the group he was working for. And it's a group that Diggle and Little Diggle have experience with from time back in Stain. That's the hip way of saying Afghanistan. So now John gets to talk with his younger brother again, trying to find out what's going on with Shadowspire, which is a pretty sweet name. So they're partially working with Argus to find out what's going on. Lots of misdirection. And of course, Team Arrow may or may not have a new member. We get the Diggle brothers. And they remove another bid character. Yeah, Shadowspire made a play for essentially some magnetic guns, but that was the fake move. The real move was actually to directly target Argus and use them to get some really high, powerful tech from them. Well, they decided that Waller wasn't going to tell them, so they killed Waller. Yep, no Amanda Waller. But Team Arrow, along with the Diggle brothers, were able to actually stop them and save the world in the process. While this is going on, Felicity's having a massive crisis of conscience, predominantly because she's in a wheelchair. Overtakes her meds, and then college goth Felicity shows up. But Felicity then realizes that's part of her past, it's not who she is. So she pretty much has to defeat herself in a clash of mental wills. It was done well. It was a nice way to bring back that character and a show that, Felicity went from being like, I can't do this, I can do this, to, I can do this! I would have preferred that would have taken like 2 episodes to go from completely, totally mentally distraught to right back on top and on her A game. I think that there could have been a 2-episode arc. She could have had that resolution midway through the 2nd episode to really, drive the point home. They did make a joke. He's like, I wanted to call her Oracle, but that name's taken. I laughed. My wife was like, what? So essentially, paralyzed Batgirl is Oracle. Yep. So, paralyzed Felicity. I loved her name better. She's like, call me Hot Wheels. That would have been sweet. Then you would have had Arrow, Speedy, Black Canary, Spartan, and Hot Wheels. But, this is a decent keep the plot points moving. Again, the same that they're doing with Flash. You've got the bigger arc, which is Damien Dark, where that rhymes. And then you got the smaller arc going through. I like that. That works pretty well. It allows you to know there's a bigger thing going on, but we're going to divert for it a little bit. And apparently the past of the Diggle brothers directly correlates with what Oliver's doing, stuck on the island again.